In Chernihiv, in one of the city's residential districts, Russian troops fired at people in a line for bread. The firing took place on March 16 at about 10 a.m. At least 10 civilians were killed. On the morning of March 16, the Russian military visited the mayor of Skadovsk, his assistant and the secretary of the city council. Residents of the city gathered for a rally demanding their release and chanted "Skadovsk is Ukraine." According to one protester, Russian troops tried to disperse people using grenades and tear gas against peaceful protesters. The Russian military also fired into the air. Later, the mayor Yakovlev was released. He stated that he remained acting mayor and said that later they promised to release his assistant and secretary of the city council. Hague Tribunal Prosecutor Karim Khan has started working in Ukraine to gather evidence of Russia's war crimes. It is important to start the activity of the investigative group of the International Criminal Court in Ukraine, which, together with our law enforcement officers, is already collecting all the evidence, all the facts of war crimes of the invaders in our country. Therefore, the occupiers will be responsible for all war crimes against Ukrainians. We saw photos from Mariupol, from other cities of Ukraine. We saw how people suffer, children, women, men suffer. The law must go forward now. It must be used to protect these people. Since the beginning of the war, Russian troops have destroyed 3,500 infrastructure facilities in Ukraine, including more than 230 facilities of transport infrastructure were completely or partially destroyed, 165 life support facilities, power substations, gas pipelines completely or partially destroyed, 72 educational institutions, 21 healthcare facilities, 2,700 private houses have been completely or partially destroyed, with the number rising daily, 10 social institutions, and more than 400 other facilities, including the buildings of the State Emergency Service and the National Police. In an extraordinary meeting this morning, the Committee of Ministers decided, in the context of the procedure launched under Article 8 of the Statute of the Council of Europe, that the Russian Federation ceases to be a member of the Council of Europe as of today, after 26 years of membership. After the country was excluded from the Council of Europe, its flag was removed from the flagpole.